New report, chilling, from Sky News. It claims ISIS has plans to murder Jewish children in attacks on schools and kindergartens in Turkey. Joining us now is Mubin Shaikh, author of Undercover Jihadi. You were once a jihadi and then you turned around and you're now not a jihadi. Am I correct in saying that, Mubin?
That is correct.
Okay, now from your knowledge of inside the terror operation, why is it that ISIS goes after children specifically? In the case of Turkey, Jewish children. In the case of Pakistan, Christian children. Why do they target children like this?
Well, for them, you know, they understand that it hurts the adversary as they see it, which is anyone that's not them, including Muslims. For them, you know, if you're killing somebody's kids, you really couldn't hurt them any more than that.
Where are these people coming from? I mean, I simply can't imagine it, that you would go out there and deliberately murder children. Give me some idea of the mindset of someone who would actually do that.
Yeah, you know, and it's not normal. I mean, most of us who live in a society like we do in the West, where we don't see war every day, we don't see these things. For those people who grow up in that environment, especially a war environment, you become desensitized to violence. You see, you know, even myself, just looking at the war that was happening in Syria, I mean, pictures of dead kids and limbs blown off, and I mean, even somebody like me who's a little bit desensitized, but I mean, I feel it. So these people, I mean, they've lived in this environment. They embrace the environment, for especially wannabe kids who want to go from the West to join the group that they know is doing these things. I mean, these are kids who are sitting at home, looking at videos, you know, nourishing themselves on the blood of their enemies, so to speak.
That is extraordinary. I want to ask you about President Obama, who said recently that we should set an example and that we should allow in more Muslim migrants from North Africa who are currently going to Europe. He wants to let more coming into America. Am I an Islamophobe if I say, no, I want a temporary halt on foreign Muslims coming into the United States? Am I an Islamophobe for saying that?
Well, it's illegal to discriminate on the basis of religion, but you can make a utilitarian argument. I mean, I was training Polish special forces not too long ago. They asked me the same question. They said, look, we have all these migrant flows, what do we do with them? And Poland was a country that was already dealing with migrants from Ukraine, from Chechnya, and these are people who are also white and also Christian, and even that created problems in their country. So I think it's less about, I mean, the Muslim side has taken on, you know, the cover, but the problem is with security vetting. That's ultimately what it comes down to. It's less about religion and more about security.
What do you think we should do right now? Should we let more Muslim migrants come into America?
Well, look, I mean, these are people that do need help, right? Now, if we're not going to help them, or if the U.S. decides it's not in their national interest to bring refugees over, then there are other ways to help. Maybe not, you know, giving refuge in the U.S., but maybe, you know, giving support to other countries in the area that might be able to take them, you know, countries that in which the culture is not such a great conflict with what they're looking at. So that's certainly reasonable to look at.
All right. Mubin Shaikh, reformed jihadi, if I can put it like that. Thanks very much for appearing with us today. A chilling subject, though. Chilling. Thank you.